Okay, we're back with an upper workout, upper B. We got dumbbell bench here. Upper B is more of I guess you'd call it an accessory day. So higher reps of accessory type movements. So I start with 4 sets of the incline dumbbell bench press on a ever so slight incline, not a dramatic incline, just enough of an incline to just really feel it in the chest and get a nice chest stretch. So these are 80-pound dumbbells. I've been using these 80-pound dumbbells. This is the fifth workout with the 80 pounds. But as I've been talking about, this is yet another lift where I'm using double progression. And the rep range on these is 6 to 10, 4 sets. So I started with the 80-pound dumbbells and I did 4 sets of 6. And then slowly but surely over the past 5 workouts, I've just been adding reps. So it was 6, 6, 6, 6, and then 8, 8, 6, 6, 10, 8, 6, 6, etc. And then today I got 10, 10, 7, 7, which is literally up 1 rep from last week. And that's just the way double progression will go sometimes. You will add a rep here and there, especially on movements like, dumbbell bench press, like the smaller of movement, so to speak, the quicker it is going to stall out. So I literally added 1 rep, but 1 rep is a game. And the way double progression will tend to work, right, is like, let's say with the 80-pound dumbbells, let's say I do get stuck and I keep let's say for 3 weeks in a row, I get 10, 10, 8, 8. This is kind of a judgment call, but what a lot of people will do is if you get stuck 10, 10, 8, 8, 3 weeks in a row, just go up to the next set of dumbbells, or just go up to 85s and reset it 6, 6, 6, and then when that stalls, jump back and see if you can get 80 for your 4 sets of 10. So, or just reset the rep range count. So like, if it was 4 sets of 6 through 10, maybe I tweak it and change the double progression to 4 sets of 6 to 8. So with the 80s, if I can get 10, 10, 8, 8, okay, go to 85s and try to get sets of 8 across, and then keep the weight up. It's just another way to break a plateau. So next up is 4 sets of pull-ups. Again, double progression. The rep range I have on these is 8 to 12, which is 4 sets of 12 pull-ups is a good pull-ups. Solid, full, almost chest touching the bar, but chin well over the bar, dead hang. That's a lot, and I, again, have been just using Bodyweight because it's going to be a while until I can get 4 sets of 12. But we're getting there. Started with 8, 7, 5, 5, and I'm up to 10, 10, 7, 7. So, I mean, with that, you can't really lessen the weight, but again, you could go up. So if I get stuck, 10, 10, 7, 7 for 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row, whatever it is, maybe I'll just add 5 pounds on my belt and go 4 sets of 8 across, and then reset the double progression. That's why double progression is so great. It just gives you a long, long runway with options for how to progress. That's why I'm such a big fan of that schema. The main cue I love with pull-ups, by the way, is when you are hanging from the bar and gripping, think of trying to treat the bar as like a twig you're trying to snap overhead. You really want to try to, most people say, break the bar in half. So when you're hanging there, don't literally think about just pulling down and yourself up. Also think about when you grab the bar, try to be snapping it. And what that does is you'll feel from the dead hang, if you cue that, you get a slight rotation at the elbow and you can really feel just your lats tense up and make sure they're engaged nicely. Next up is dips, 3 sets, double progression, 6 to 10 reps. Got 45 pounds on there. Again, this is, I want to say, the 5th week I'm at 45, and we're just adding reps. So started out, I could do 6, 6, then 7, and now I'm at 10, 7, 6. So none of these have fully stalled out yet, but you know, it is getting to the point where you will be just fighting to add a rep week to week. And that is just the nature of double progression. And again, like, you have options for how to progress if you find yourself stuck. So, love me some weighted dips. Boom, baby, get it up there. Yep. Next up, we got T-bar rows. So I got this setup going on in my home gym where I got a little stand thing there, and then a handle I got on Amazon that stacks nicely. And I do these high rep. So I go 3 sets of 15 because my lower back gets smoked with the lower body days. And so I'm really just trying to train my upper back, rear delts, and I find this really works well with a nice higher rep range and just get that burn going. Bit of a shorter video today. I had some phone camera troubles, so a bit of a shorter one. But thanks for watching as always. Alright, peace out, bye.